You've been at the Jim Henson Company since 1993, but I love the fact that you started as an assistant. Like this, you hear that these things actually happen, but you never actually know anyone that this happens to. I mean, what a journey.
It has been. And you know, ever since I was little, I loved Kermit the Frog so much. I was obsessed with Jim Henson. I was like, I want to be like Kermit and go to Hollywood with my banjo and go make people happy and laugh and sing. So the fact that I ended up at the Jim Henson Company was like a dream come true. And then to now be here, you're right, it's full circle. It's, you know, I was inspired by Fraggle Rock. I'm here talking about Fraggle Rock. It's a dream come true. And as an assistant, I have to tell you, I was so nurtured by people who worked on the show, like Jerry Jewell, who's the original writer, Dave Goles, who plays Boober. So just to be here is an honor, but also dream come true.
Listen, congratulations.
Thanks.
This is a beautiful thing because you did the shorts during lockdown, and a lot of us were like, oh, this is good. And I think it was just a nice surprise. But watching the new series, I don't want to give too much away because I know everyone's going to watch it. But it was really lovely that the topics that you've picked to cover are so very relevant. And regardless of if you're a child, an adult, I think we can all learn something.
Yeah, you know, Fraggle Rock, Jim Henson created the series originally to bring about world peace, to make the world a better place. And so, of course, we take that to heart. We're like, we're going to do the same, but the world's changed. And it's going to take different things to make the world change and to be that place that we all, that place that we all hope it will be. And so when we were working on the series, we thought, okay, what do families and kids want and need right now to make their world better? And we really looked at modern topics and sort of kind of projected ourselves in the future, like, what does the planet need? So yes, you're going to see topics that are really relevant to people all over the globe. So everything from water scarcity to being a good ally to refugees, to restorative justice, to anxiety. Children have a great amount of anxiety, to self-care, which is my favorite episode. And I feel like parents need to hear that message. So all of those topics are what we think are going to make the world a better place.
Episode 1, I think there was a bit where they were doing breathing. And honestly, it made me think of meditation breathing. And I was like, oh, I love this. Like just how to calm down and not be overwhelmed.
Yes. Is it the part when Wembley's Wembley?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
In and out. Listen, technology is incredible. I've just chatted to Fraggles, which just blew my mind. But how have you embraced staying authentic? As Jim Henson, the brand, oh my God, it's iconic, and still embrace new technology and bring the two worlds together, because I do think watching it still feels very much like Fraggle Rock.
Yes, it was the Doozers. They taught us how to do it. Basically, the Doozers taught me how to blend technology and puppetry because they're very good at it. And what they taught me was, I think the thing with the technology, because a lot of it's practical, and you just met the Fraggles, and they're real and they're practical. Those are not CG animated characters. So, I think the practicality and that like kind of textural, like real sets, real props, the puppets, makes it feel real and alive and connected to our world. But, of course, with the enhancements of visual effects, we can do all kinds of puppet stunts. We can suddenly have our Fraggles flying in the air and singing a song, and we can do really cool music videos, and we can expand the world. And that was really important, to expand the scope of the world and the action and adventure. And that's what technology was able to do for us. And honestly, I can even think of something that is as simple as 3D printing. We were able to 3D print so many Doozer towers. So, it was able to help us expand the world. Expand the scope is what technology really did.
Your energy is infectious. It's so beautiful. My final quick question is this. You've got loads of big celebrity super fans that had the chance to be in it. I know some of them have already been mentioned. Foo Fighters, hello.
So fun.
What was that like, letting them in? And I know they recorded a theme as well, some of them, like Common and stuff, for the shorts. And will you be continuing that and having a few more little surprises?
I hope we'll be continuing that for sure. And, it was fantastic. And every single person that worked on the show, from Ed to David to Cynthia, said, bring me back. bring my character back. I want to come back. I want to come back as Jan Dillon. I want to come back as the archivist. It was such a joyful experience. And I think because of the pandemic and Zoom, it created an intimacy with the artists that maybe we wouldn't have had in a normal situation. I mean, I was in my living room, or in my bedroom, like directing at Helms. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just created, like, we became human beings in love with Fraggle Rock, just trying to make a difference in the world. So it was a very joyful experience, very joyful.
Thank you so much for your time. And please, everybody at the Jim Henson Company, tell them congratulations, big hug.
Oh, thank you.
It's iconic what you guys do, and I hope you continue to do this.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your fraggly energy.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Take care. Have a lovely day. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Gosh, that is catchy.